Hi, welcome to the cloud computing tutorial. Today we'll see the concept of layers and types of clouds. So cloud computing services are divided into three classes. First one is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So examples of software as a service are Google Workspace, Google Apps, Netflix, Instagram, and many more. All these are comes under software as a service. Coming to the platform as a service, so Google search engine, Canva, GitHub, all these are comes under platform as a service. Examples of infrastructure as a service are Cloud Express, Google Cloud Platform, IBM Cloud, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, all these are comes under examples of infrastructure as a services. So these are the types of the services offered by the cloud. So service class, access and tools, service content. First one, software as a service. So here in software as a service, this service can be accessed with the help of the web browser. So user is going to access the services of the cloud through the web browser. So any service can be accessed without installing anything on the user system. If you take the examples of software as a service, so we can take the Gmail application, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. All those are the software as a services. We are not going to install the Gmail, rather we are directly accessing the Gmail service in the system. Only the required component, required thing here is internet connection. User must have the internet connection for accessing the services of the cloud. Next, platform as a service. So cloud development environment, this we require the environment for executing this platform as a service. So programming languages, frameworks, mashup editors, structured data, these are the components we require in order to work on the platform as a service. Third one is the infrastructure as a service, virtual infrastructure manager. So here in infrastructure as a service, the hardware components of a cloud we call it as a infrastructure, like the servers, data storage, firewall, load balancer, everything. All these are comes under infrastructure as a service. We'll talk about the infrastructure as a service, the first service. So the service provides users to computing resources in a virtualized environment, the cloud and the internet. So users can access the infrastructure in a virtualized format. So the components are existed somewhere else. User is must have the account in the service provider. With the help of that account, user is going to access the infrastructure of the cloud. And also it provides the computing infrastructure like the virtual server space, network connections, bandwidth, load balancers and IP addresses. The pool of the hardware resources is extracted from multiple servers, and networks is usually distributed across the numeric data centers. So this provides the redundancy and reliability to the infrastructure as a services. So the pool of hardware resources, there are the different types of the resources are available in the cloud. According to our requirement, we can extract the resources and we can build our application. So if you see the diagram here, this is the infrastructure as a service. In order to ensure the service, we require the servers, and the several components are available in the form of virtualization, network and storage, and the data center. Data center is nothing but where the actual data is going to be stored, physically existed Amazon Web Services, for example, Amazon Web Services. The Amazon Web Services mainly offers infrastructure as a service, which is the case of EC2 Elastic Compute Cloud is an example of instance. This EC2 service is offering by ensuring the virtual machine with the available software stack. Second service, platform as a service. So this platform as a service is referred as PaaS. This provides the platform and environment to the users to build their applications and services. So this service is hosted in the cloud and the service can be accessed by the users with the help of internet. So for understanding this example, let us take the simple one, painting a picture. So in order to paint a picture, we provide a good platform with paint colors and different paint brush and on paper by your school teacher, and we just draw a picture. So in this diagram, to this child we are providing a good platform in a school by giving the paint brushes and paper. So this platform will be provided to the child and for drawing a good picture. Similarly, in the cloud, in order to access the services of the cloud, we are offering a good platform to design the applications by the developer or the users. Google App Engine is an example of platform as a service. So this App Engine offers scalable environment for developing and hosting web applications. Third one, software as a service. So we also known as this service as a on-demand software. It is a software distribution model in which services are hosted by the cloud service provider and users are going to be accessed these services available to the users over the internet. So end users do not need to install any software on their systems for accessing the services. So traditionally, the software applications need to be purchased upfront and then installed on the user system. But software as a service users need not to purchase the software. So it justly provides the users to the on the monthly basis, on the rent basis. So anyone who needs to access the services, so they can pay to the services on the month basis. Software as a service is compatible with all internet enabled devices. Through the mobiles also we can access, through the laptops or through the tabs we can access. Many important tasks like accounting, sales, invoicing and planning all can be performed using software as a service. So we can perform a number of applications. So this is the summary of the services offered by the cloud: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So these are the examples include IaaS, Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud Computing, IBM Cloud, Microsoft Azure, Rackspace, Lincode, Cisco, DigitalOcean, Oracle Cloud, and many more are there. Platform as a service: Elastic Beanstalk, Apache, OpenShift, Force.com, Heroku, Google App Engine. And coming to the third service is software as a service: digital software that is available online to the users. So examples are Salesforce, Dropbox, BigCommerce, MailChimp, and Zendesk, and many more. This is the summary of the types of the services. Coming to the next topic, deployment models. A cloud can be classified as a public cloud, private cloud, community cloud, or hybrid cloud. So this category will be based on the model of deployment. So the diagrammatic representation will be there: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. So public cloud will be available to the users on the subscription basis, that is pay as you go. Private cloud, so this is available within the company or owned to the data center, that is in an organization will be have its own cloud, so that type of cloud we call it as a private cloud. Next, third one is the hybrid cloud or mixed cloud, the combination of public cloud as well as private cloud. Here we may consider one important point: multi-tenant architecture. So what is this multi-tenant? Multi-tenant is a architecture. It allows multiple customers to share computing resources in a single cloud instance. So in order to share their resources on a single cloud, so we call it as a multi-tenant architect cloud. So what is a public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud? We'll see in detail. Private cloud. So here in private cloud, computing resources are deployed for a particular organization. So private organization. So this method is more used for intra-business interaction. That is, so interaction for the users will be done in an organization. In such cases, we use the private cloud. Here in the private cloud, the computing resources can be governed or owned or operated by the same organization people only. Public cloud, this cloud is usually for business to consumer, so it is available to the all users. The users can be accessed these services on the monthly rent basis. The computing resource is owned, governed as well as operated by the government or maybe academic or business organization. Anyone can access the public cloud. Third one is the hybrid cloud. So this is the combination of private cloud as well as the public cloud. So this type of cloud can be used for both type of interaction, that is business to business or business to consumer. This deployment method is called hybrid cloud. So I can say computing resources are bound together by different clouds. So few points related to the public cloud as well as a private hybrid. Public cloud, as a cloud, it is available in a pay as you go manner to the general public, that is how much resources you are using, for that only you will pay instead of paying to the entire duration. Private cloud, it is the internal data center of a business or other organization. So this private cloud is not available to the all users. Hybrid cloud, so it is a supplementary. Private cloud is supplemented with a computing capacity from the public cloud. Coming to the last one, community cloud. This community cloud is shared by the several organizations, and this community cloud supports specific community that has shared concerns, for example mission, security requirements, policy and compliance considerations. So this is the summary or the brief information about the public cloud, private, hybrid as well as community.